Oh, you're taking photographs already, huh?
Sorry, guys.
Okay, boss. Is everybody here? Everybody near the last one. If you do not come on board, we cannot close this door. We're not going to go anyplace. We always have to wait for some people. So we wait. Good afternoon. Nice of you to come in. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the USS Growler. My name is Bill. I give you a little background about this wonderful submarine. It was built in 1958, in service for a very short 6 years till 1964. The reason for that short stay was that beautiful black aeroplane you see outside called the Rigorous Missile. Carried a total of 4. 2 would be in this bay, 1 behind the other. To the bay that you came through, rolled out on the railroad tracks that you can only see from the outside. Wings would be put on, took about 2 minutes to do that. Any kind of warhead would go on the very top, range 500 miles. This was the only submarine in the world at the time that carried a nuclear weapon. The nuclear weapon would have been 100 times more powerful than all the nuclear weapons used during the Second World War. Wow, pretty powerful, huh? This was in the oceans between Alaska and the Soviet Union as a deterrent submarine. There were 95 guys on board. The tour of duty was approximately 4 months at a time. They did not see daylight for the duration of their stay. They were down in depths of water about 200 feet during the course of the day. They came up for air every other night. Air for themselves to breathe, air for the diesel engine that powers this wonderful submarine, as well as to aerate their body, because taking a shower was maybe a once-a-month luxury. Ooh, you say everybody smelled, huh? That's okay. We went to Paris and got a whole bunch of perfume bottles and we bottled that good stuff. I'm selling it on the ship today for half price. The reason was simply that the desalination plant was not capable of making enough drinking water and cooking water in order to have the daily shower luxury. Speaking of kitchens, the kitchen that you'll see down there is probably half the size of the kitchen you have in your homes. But it served 260 delicious meals a day. So they lied to me, I'm sure. I was in the Marine Corps as a pilot, and during my training, I would eat eggs out of a can that was 20 years older than me at the time. Good stuff, by the way, so if you want some, I have some on the ship, I could give it to you. Okay. This was a super top secret submarine back then. Had you taken photographs, you would be in jail forever. But I am really in a good mood today, so you could take all the pictures you like. You can even go home at the end of the day or stay in New York, spend your money. But we ask you one thing, please do not touch any buttons. Some of them still work, and I have a bedroom 1 block away facing that Rigorous Missile. You know what I mean. Any questions? I have one to you, see if you are awake. Why is it that I spent all my money to build this beautiful submarine and 6 years later it became a museum for you to enjoy? Any ideas? Very obvious. Nobody, huh?
It's now obsolete.
Well, we're all going to become obsolete sooner or later. I'm getting there sooner. But that's not the answer, sir. In order to fire that beautiful Rigorous Missile, you have to be on top of the water with your submarine to open the door. So in 1964, when the U.S. Navy discovered the Polaris missile, which can be fired from deep down in the ocean's waters, this became obsolete. Very simple answer, right? We have a little problem down there today. We had a big rainstorm in New York last night, so we have a flood down there, water about yay deep. So if you do not know how to swim after the tour, please come and see me and I'll try to help you out. No other questions? Bye-bye. You can go downstairs. Have a fun day. You're welcome.
That's asbestos. Look at the bunks. Is that made of cork?
The door on it.
Grease me up, I'm going in.
Grease you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not very big, is it? That's an opposite statement.
Only a bit more light.
Yeah.
So there's no windows in the submarine. You have a compass, you have depth gauges. The gauge will tell you how fast you rise up and down. Now, the captain was off duty, the officer deck would be in charge. Each day we're officer in charge of operating the submarine. The captain can't be here 24 hours a day, and this trained other people in running the submarine. If you look over my head, you'll see red and green lights, called a Christmas tree. That was actually invented in 1915 during World War I. When the submarine's on the surface, any opening in the hull is indicated by a red light. Before the submarine, the captain gives the orders to dive. He looks up. If he sees all green lights, then the submarine's safe to go down.
It's neat to see where they drive.
So could one person pilot this on his own? Or?
And they also have an automatic pilot, which is right there. So normally, they'd be sitting here waiting for orders, sitting there smoking a cigarette, waiting for orders to maneuver. But they're specially trained.
4 months at a time.
They go to sleep for 3 months. 4 hours on, 8 hours off. So it's 8 or 4 hours.
So do you remember this? I think it's a bit more modern than it's done.
Casey pissed. It's one of those, isn't it? Oh God. How short are they?
No, I'm thinking now, all of them, no. That's not really tall.
That's no more than 5 foot, isn't it?
It's more than that.
Nah, it's 5 foot.